The spheres of power in the social media sphere are about to change, all due to an entirely self-inflicted error caused by Elon Musk's Twitter. As it's about to bleed its power posters and serial lurkers, Zuckerberg, Instagram, and the whole Meta crew must be rubbing their hands together as they're about to build a skyscraper on top of Twitter's shallow grave. So Twitter just recently has vastly limited the amount of tweets that any of their users can read in a single day. They've limited their non-paying users to 600 tweets and their verified users of Twitter Blue, which is $8 a month, to 6,000 tweets. And after you reach that limit, you'll just get a message that says rate limit exceeded, which doesn't mean much to most people, which explains some of the skyrocketing searches for that phrase, and also for the phrase, is Twitter down? Is Twitter dead? Now, 600 does sound like a lot of tweets, but I actually timed it. I set a timer for 30 seconds and saw how many tweets I would typically go past. And in 30 seconds, in my admittedly fast but average Twitter usage, I went past roughly 25 tweets. Now this would mean my usage of the Twitter app shuts down after about 24 minutes of usage throughout the day. Now given young people spend hours on TikTok or YouTube, you're essentially cutting off growth and shutting down the app for a huge amount of people for normal usage. Now Elon Musk, through a tweet, claimed that this was to address extreme levels of system manipulation and scraping. Now scraping Twitter, meaning using software to collect tweets and metadata, has long been an introductory module in a coding tutorial. And recently, it has been happening more due to these large language models, AIs, things like ChatGPT, collecting that data for their training or for their results. But given Twitter's allegedly massive user base, I'm unclear how much of this scraping contributes to their overall server costs. And it's unclear why such a radical reduction needed to be applied across the board. Some reporting suggests that they were trying to negotiate their cloud hosting deals anyway, and they were simply running out of money. And for the first time, I believe this technical error is significant and substantial, specifically at this moment in time. Elon's Twitter has made unpopular decisions before, but it appears this has seriously affected the willingness of big-time creators, the ones that bring in users and keep people on the app, to stay there themselves. Like I said, these are the kinds of people who draw people in, who keep people on the platform, who monetize their business and grow their brand through Twitter. They're essentially getting shut out, and all their audience is getting shut out after 30 minutes of usage. Imagine if that was the same for something like YouTube. If your whole audience can't watch your videos after they've watched 30 minutes of content. For some creators, that's not even a whole video. And that means you lose basically your entire revenue for the day. And for some creators, that's $5,000 or pounds, 10,000, even more for the big channels. So why would you stay? Of course, the Musk backers will say, oh, well, we can't leave Twitter. Where else are you gonna go? Musk's daddy's got us all sorted out. He's got the platform that people are on. We know there are competitors out there coming from Substack or Mastodon. Mastodon? I don't know. And they've put serious product and engineering efforts to make this, but they just don't really have the users yet. However, who does have the users is Instagram. Now, Instagram's competitor Threads looks to be the most promising. With 1 billion monthly active users on Instagram, it dwarfs any of these smaller platforms and Twitter itself. The creator economy there is already well established. It will bring in the big posters and they'll bring their audiences with them. And to be fair, it's probably a more lucrative place already. I think people are going to be more interested to go follow Kim Kardashian on Threads rather than go to Twitter to see Robert Peston or Tucker Carlson. And during Twitter's outage, the app actually appeared on the App Store briefly, and I think has got there now, saying it'll drop on July 6th. So we've essentially got 3 days left of Twitter. And I will put my flag in the sand right now. As soon as Instagram Threads launches, as soon as this app comes out, it is over for Twitter. Elon Musk's $44 billion bet will be reduced to nil. So you better start thinking about that Threads handle right away, because the spheres of power are about to change, and I don't think Twitter can come back for this. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just a momentary blip for Twitter. And maybe it doesn't even matter if they use all of their users and their more celebrity-focused power players. Maybe Twitter's long history of 10 years of breaking news stories and the world's conversations, the world's town square, maybe that's enough of a data bank for Elon to leverage in some other way. He's into AI. Maybe he's blocking these off so that he can build a large language model himself. Maybe Twitter can be profitable as a Reddit clone. Who knows, but one thing's for sure, I'll be talking to you about it on Threads.